Hey guys, thank you for joining me. Over the years, we've gotten loads of emails, messages, DMs from people wanting to know which is the best Nintendo Switch console to get. This was either for them or as a gift for someone else. Now, there is no one-size-fits-all answer for this, so I thought we'd make this video breaking down each of the consoles, what they offer, and helping you figure out which one's the best for you. Let's dive in. Here are the three devices: the original Switch, Switch Lite, and Switch OLED. The original Switch was released on March 3rd, 2017, with the Lite coming 2 years later in 2019, and the OLED was released in 2021. To date, the Switch family of devices has sold over 103 million units, making it the best-selling home console of all time, beating the previous record held by the Nintendo Wii. Price-wise, we have the OLED coming in at $349, the original at $299, and the Switch Lite at $199. On paper, the Switch Lite looks like the clear win for this one, but you have to factor in what you're giving up to get that price. For that, let's take a look at the features. The original Switch is about 239 by 102mm, weighing in about 399 grams. It's a hybrid console that gives you 3 modes of play. TV mode, that's when it's docked and your Switch gives you the traditional home console gaming experience. Tabletop mode lets you flip the kickstand out from the back and remove the Joy-Con so you can play solo or share the screen for some local multiplayer when you're away from the dock. And handheld mode lets you play your favorite games on the go. The OLED improves on the original with the larger screen, better kickstand, more storage, and better audio. The tablet is 2mm longer and 20 grams heavier. The Switch Lite breaks the hybrid trend with its unibody design dedicated to handheld gaming. At 208 by 91mm and weighing only 276 grams, it's the smallest and lightest console on the lineup. Each console comes with a game card slot for physical Nintendo Switch games, an expandable memory card slot that can support up to 2 TB of storage for those that want an old digital library. The Switch and Switch Lite both ship with 32GB of internal storage, and the OLED comes with 64GB as standard. There's a 3.5mm headphone jack at the top, and USB-C charging slot at the bottom. Internally, all the consoles have the same NVIDIA chips for processing and graphics hardware, so you aren't losing out on performance by getting one of the cheaper models. The most obvious difference between the three consoles is the screen. All three models have a resolution of 1280 by 720. The OLED has a 7-inch panel, 6.2 for the original, and 5.5 for the Lite. The OLED panel is brighter with better saturation, great if you're going to be playing your Switch outdoors. Plus, for tabletop multiplayer, the wider viewing angle really helps. For me, after the display, battery life is the next most important thing. Both the Switch and the Switch OLED have the same 4310 mAh battery, and depending on the graphical intensity of the game you're playing, you'll get between 4.5 and 9 hours of gameplay from a full charge. The Lite has a smaller battery coming in at 3570 mAh, giving you about 3 to 7 hours of playing time. The next thing worth noting is the Joy-Cons. As I said earlier, the Switch and the Switch OLED are hybrid consoles. When docked or in tabletop mode, you can remove the Joy-Cons by pressing the release button on the back and sliding them off the rails. From there, you can use as a pair like the Wiimote and Nunchuck from back in the day, or sync them to the console individually for local multiplayer wherever you are. The Joy-Cons have built-in gyroscopes for motion controls, and the right one has an infrared sensor. On the back of the Switch and the Switch OLED, there's a kickstand for tabletop mode. The Switch kickstand opens up to one fixed angle, is on the right, which makes it unbalanced and easy to knock over accidentally. The OLED improves on this design by providing a more robust stand that stretches the length of the tablet and is adjustable so you can find the perfect viewing angle for you. When docked, both consoles output 1080p as standard. There's little difference between the docks apart from the OLED one ships with an Ethernet port as opposed to the third USB slot found in the original Switch. As mentioned earlier, the Switch Lite can't be docked. So which console is the right one for you? The Switch Lite offers the smallest and lightest device at the cheapest price. This is perfect for that on-the-go player, as it has the least amount of strain on a player's hands due to the Switch's not so great ergonomic design. The unibody design feels robust in comparison to the other two because you can always feel a slight flex or shift where the Joy-Cons connect. Also, it's the only one that has a D-pad as standard. For the other ones you'll have to buy third-party Joy-Cons. And there's a wide range of colors and special editions available, so you should be able to find one that fits your aesthetic. Between the original Switch and the OLED, one of the only things the original has going for it is the price. That $50 difference is about the price of a game, and that can be enough to sway your choice. Also, there are special editions like the Mario edition or the Animal Crossing one, only available for the original. The OLED builds on the success of the original and improves some areas that were lacking. The larger screen that's now OLED and glass is compared to the plastic and LCD of the original. The enhanced audio, variable kickstand, and the overall better build quality. It's also great from a family point of view. Built-in local multiplayer wherever you are means entertainment for the kids whilst you travel. And if you're someone that loves getting everyone around for a game of Smash Bros, Mario Kart or Switch Sports, TV mode gives you that big screen experience and motion controls enhance the play experience. So, if you were buying your first Switch today, which one would you buy and why? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll leave links to all three consoles in the description next to that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, why not hit the like button or share it with someone who needs help making their mind about which Switch to buy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.